Sarah had always been confident in her decisions. She was ambitious, independent, and unafraid to chase the life she believed she deserved. When she married Daniel, she thought they had a strong foundation, but as the years passed, she began to feel restless. Daniel was a good man, kind, reliable, and devoted, but to Sarah, he had become predictable. Their conversations felt repetitive, their routine monotonous. She craved excitement, passion, and a spark that she was convinced no longer existed in their marriage. For months, she wrestled with the idea of divorce. At first, she dismissed it, telling herself that all relationships go through phases. But the thought wouldn't go away. Every time she saw friends traveling, living carefree lives, or starting over with new partners, she wondered if she was wasting her best years in a marriage that no longer fulfilled her. Eventually, she convinced herself that she and Daniel had simply grown apart. One evening, she finally sat him down. The words felt heavy, but she forced them out. She told him she wasn't happy anymore, that she felt trapped, that they both deserved something different. Daniel looked at her with an expression she would never forget, one of heartbreak, disbelief, and quiet desperation. He asked her if there was anything they could do to fix it, if she was absolutely sure. Her resolve hardened. Yes, she said, certain that this was the right choice. The divorce was civil. Daniel was devastated, but didn't fight her on it. He agreed to her terms, packed his things, and moved out of their shared apartment. Sarah felt a strange sense of relief at first. She was free. She could do whatever she wanted. No one to check in with, no one to make compromises for. She spent her nights going out with friends, traveling, meeting new people. It was thrilling, at least for a while. But slowly, the excitement started to fade. The dates weren't as magical as she had imagined. The men she met lacked the depth, the kindness, the quiet understanding that Daniel had effortlessly provided. The nights she spent alone grew longer, and she started to miss the warmth of their late-night conversations, the way he used to bring her coffee in the mornings, the little notes he would leave on the fridge. One evening, while absent-mindedly scrolling through social media, she stopped cold. A picture of Daniel appeared on her feed. He was smiling, more relaxed than she had seen him in years. But what truly made her stomach twist was the woman standing beside him. She was beautiful, with bright eyes and an easy confidence. Her hand rested gently on Daniel's arm, and Sarah could see it in his expression. He was happy, genuinely happy. She stared at the photo for what felt like hours, an unfamiliar ache growing in her chest. It wasn't just jealousy, it was regret. Sarah had assumed that Daniel would always be there, waiting for her if she ever changed her mind. She had believed that he would struggle to move on, that he would never love someone else the way he had loved her. But here he was, proving her wrong. He had healed. He had moved forward. He had found someone who appreciated him in a way she hadn't. Desperation took over. She reached for her phone and typed out a message. "Hey, it's been a while. How have you been?" She stared at the screen, waiting, hoping. When his response finally came, it was polite but distant. "Hey, Sarah, I'm doing well. Hope you are too." That was it. No warmth, no longing, no sign that he missed her. He had truly let her go. Sarah put her phone down, staring at the empty apartment around her. She had left Daniel in search of something greater, convinced that she was meant for more. But now, as she sat alone, she realized the bitter truth. He had been the best thing in her life all along, and she had let him slip away forever.